Hey everyone, Ritam Samanta here. Today we are going to talk about why you can't get any clients for your agency. Now, there might be a lot of reasons, but we are going to talk about only one thing. Considering that you have completed your outreach, that is, you're doing your outreach properly every single day, you are getting few appointments here and there, but you are not being able, you can't close them in a sense. And this boils down to only one problem, that is offer. Yes, you heard it right. The offer is the main problem. If your offer is same as everybody else, in just check your competitors. If it's a retainer based model, that is, you're just charging a setup fee, and then after you give them clients, then you are charging this much fees or whatever like that. Or maybe it's just a simple retainer fee like 20,000 rupees per month. That's it. There is no guarantee, no but, no offer, no structure in a way. Maybe you are giving a freebie or something of that sort. If your offer is like that, then there is of course a very high chance that you're not getting any clients. Now, why is this the case? Well, for that we need to go back 5 to 6 years of this agency market, right? When agency or social media marketing agency or agency as a whole started booming, essentially, at least in young teens, young founders, right? Back then, if you started offering simple stuffs at simple price or simple retainer based model, you can sell it then, back then. But now, as there is this saturation of the offer. Now, here's another caveat here. Uh, People usually assume that if they can't sell anything in the niche, or if they are not being able to close any clients here and there, then might be then the niche might be the reason why it's not the case, right? They might think the niche is saturated, but the main thing, important point that we need to note here is niche can't be saturated enough. A niche cannot truly be saturated until and unless there is equal number of agencies is to equal number of the clients that needs to be served, something like that. uh, and this is almost always not the case, right? So the main problem here lies in the offer becomes saturated. A single type of offer, pricing model, it becomes saturated, and you need to note that you need to change it. And you might ask, well, how should I change it? What should I do? Should I give some new guarantee? Well, no, because guarantee will also, the word guarantee itself, it has become such a cliche in agency world. If you just throw out guarantee here and there, they will again see you as just another marketing agency owner, and they'll again leave you like other clients usually do, or other prospects usually do. So you can't throw out get the word guarantee here and there just like everybody else. What you need to do is you need to become smart about it. You need to use guarantee, but never say that you're giving a guarantee, but show it, not tell, in an essence. And how do you do it? Well, you give the clients exactly what they want. Now, a pricing offer usually, let's take this scale, right? This side is what agency owners want, and this side is what clients want. Agency owners want, they get the money as fast as possible and as much as possible, in an essence, from the client. And the client wants to give the money after the result, after the results are done, after they get the money, essentially, and after the risk is mitigated in a way. So there is this trust factor that helps you to land in the middle, but you want to get it into your side, right? So there's this weird mixture there. Now, what you want to do is you want to show that your pricing model is based completely towards your client, right? So in this chart, in this chart, you want your pricing model to be as right side. This is right side for me. So at right as possible. Don't be leftist here. So yeah, that's the main thing here. And you might wonder, well, how should I do it then? Well, you need to make it paper appointment, paper client, paper shows. So the main term would be paper appointment shows, whatever there is, right? Not paper, but yeah, you get the point. Now, another thing is that you might ask, well, then I can't charge in a recurring basis. I can't actually charge, a monthly retainer basis, and it would be kind of bad for the agents itself. That might be the case, right? Well, no. You can say that you are charging paper appointment or paper leads or whatever there is, and you can still charge retainer. And this is a model which uh, I used to use previously, and it is I still kind of use it right now, and you can use it too. Which is, you tell them that you are charging paper appointment, paper shows, right? And let's say it's a paper leads, and you are charging 100 rupees per lead, right? What you are gonna tell them is, listen, Mr. Client, we are gonna give you 1,000 leads per month, and they're gonna be warm or something. Just tell them, just assure them that you are gonna give them 1,000 leads, and each lead cost 100 rupees. So by that calculation, we need 100 into 1,000. What is that? 10,000? Yeah, 100,000. The hell, 100 into, yeah, whatever the math is. I'm bad at math. Whatever. So you need to give that amount of money to me at first, right? Instead of, you know pay as you go. What you're going to do is you're going to get the money upfront, 1 lakh, 10,000, whatever that is. And then let's say you give them 1,000, you promise them to give 1,000 leads, but you couldn't deliver the promise. You give them 900 leads, and what you're going to do then, at the end of the month, you're going to return the difference there is. So 900 minus 1,000, it's 100, and 100 into 100, it's 10,000. You're gonna I'm good at maths. Then you are gonna return them 10,000 out of 1 lakh, and that is it. You are technically paying a paper result, right? And that usually works out. But if that doesn't work out, well, for the first 1 month, you're gonna tell them that, let's do paper lead, but we on weekly basis. So for the first month, you're gonna do every week. You're gonna charge them for every lead you give. Why we're doing this? Well, to reduce the amount of money they are paying, so it doesn't come as a shock after a month, right? And if that comes as a shock, then well, they're not gonna pay in any sense, or they're gonna be hesitant after paying for 1 month or so. So you're gonna reduce that shock. Instead of paying 1 lakh rupees per month, they are technically paying on average 10,000 rupees. Around 10,000 rupees, or I don't know, 30,000 rupees per week, something like that. It's cheaper in their mind, and it helps in a way. Also, it might not help if you're charging too much, but you get the point. And these kind of offers usually work, and if it isn't also working, you can change it to another layer, which is complete paper result basis. And paper result in a sense that you are not charging for leads, you are charging for something much higher. You are not charging for traffic, you are charging for client, right? Show them that they are actually getting money out of it. They are making more money than you are making. That's the whole point. You need to show them that you are making less money than them, and they are getting what they want to go, right? They're achieving their target in essence, and that's it. In a sense, if you fix your offer in that sort of way, make it more like paper result, paper appointment, then it can actually work. Just try it and tell me if it doesn't work, right? It will work. And if it isn't working, then the problem might be with your outreach, the volume of outreach you are doing. And like the volume you are usually gonna need is, for cold calling, what I used to do was 40 to 50 calls per day at minimum. So that is the level of volume, right? And of course email will be much much higher than that. Cold DM will be much higher than email, the volume. I'm speaking about the volume, of course. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it for the outreach and offer. Another thing that might come to your account, that might be the competitors, right? Take a look at what competitors are doing and be unique in a sense. And how you might be unique, well, it depends on the competitors, right? If they are very minimalistic, if they are very no nonsense type, be a little bit of nonsense type, be a little bit of bold, colory, in your theme, in your confidence, in your pricing model. Be a little bit different there, or else the categorization that happens usually in clients mind because of the bias that are there. If you just outreach like every other marketing agencies are doing, then of course you're not going to get clients. So do that. I rarely do see others doing competitor research, that is uh, going on and searching for the competitors, what they're doing, what their pricing model is. It actually helps. So do that, and yeah, see if that works out, because I'm doing that too, and it has worked out for me as of now. And that's about it. See you next week. This is Ritam signing off.